I'm Jesus, and I'm going to be your partner in this trip. Well, in this video. And what's this video about? Well, money, the thing that makes the world move. So, I hope you like it, and right now let's go to see, well, I'm gonna give you a clue. Hamburgers, NFL, NBA, Taco Bell. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about, so let's go!
Hi, I'm Marie and I represent the USA. The United States is the world's largest national economy, representing 22% of nominal GDP and the 17% of global GDP. The US dollar is the currency most used in international transactions and is the world's foremost reserve currency. Also, several countries use it as their official currency. The US has a mixed economy and has maintained an stable overall GDP growth rate, a moderate unemployment rate, and high levels of research and capital investments. Its 7 largest trading partners are Canada, China, Japan, Mexico, Germany, South Korea, and the United Kingdom. The US has abundant natural resources and well-developed infrastructure and high productivity. It has been the world's largest national economy since at least 1890. Of the world's 500 largest companies, 128 are headquartered in the US. It also has one of the world's largest and most influential financial markets. Also, the US is one of the top performing economies in the studies such as Ease of Doing Business Index, the Global Competitiveness Report, and others. There is a large amount of US dollars in circulation all around the planet. About 60% of funds used in international trade are US dollars. Finally, according to the KOF Index of Globalization and the Globalization Index, the US has a relatively high degree of globalization. US co-workers send a third of all the remittances in the world.
The more you know. And well, let's go to the next stage of this video. Well, yeah, next stage. Sounds cool. Let's go. But where are we going? Oh yeah. China, Isa, let's go! Fuck, I'm still...
Ni hao, I'm Isa and I'm talking about China. China has the second largest economy worldwide. RMB is the official currency of China. For example, 10 yuans, that is the same as a RMB, are the same as $1.54. China is the first producer worldwide of cars, food, and other things. It also counts with a large tourism. It's also important to say that China has great designers like the sticks and the clothes. So visit China.
There's also other countries in this great world that their economy is really something interesting to talk about. So let's go to the next one. It's going to be
Mother Russia.
Russia, my country, possesses a large and sophisticated arms industry capable of designing and manufacturing high-tech military equipment. The value of Russian arms exports totaled 15.7 billion in 2013, second only to the United States. Our main industries are oil and gas, shipbuilding, mining, processed metals, defensive equipment, aerospace, and automotive. My country exports petroleum, natural gas, metals, wood, and military equipment. Having a poor government means that my country has the second largest volume of illicit money outflows.
Well, that was amazing. Until now, you have seen United States, China, and Russia, but I haven't gone to Russia, so well, you saw the coins with Emmy, so it's okay. And right now, I think, as I told you, this is the last part of the video. But after hearing all this information about the money around the world, you start thinking, or maybe you're not, but now you will think about it because I'm going to tell you to think about that. How much money is in the world? Yeah, now you're thinking about that. I know, it's a power, mental. So, let's go with Frodo, that he's going to tell you how much money is in the world.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Hey, English, Alfredo here. In this video, I want to talk about how much money there is, how much cash there is in all the planet. Well, first things first. How much cash, how much money is there in a bank? Well, according to the FBI, an average successful robbery involves 10,000 grand. And the vault, well, 10,000 grand just from the teller's trails. And the vault has to be in between 10,000 grands to 100 grands. And in even larger banks, it will be a few $1,000,000. But the question is, how much money, how much cash do you own or do you have in your home, in your house? Well, last year, according to Lloyd TBS from the UK, a normal person carries 14.15 pounds that are just laying around. In Mexico, a normal person has 57 pesos, 57 pesos laying around, just there doing nothing. In a recent visa survey from various countries, they took three interesting points. How much cash is there in the car, in your office, and in your home? Well, the aggregate of these three were a little bit higher, but they made it as well. They were as equal as the monetary division in the US. And their results was that a normal average family has $100 just laying around, just doing nothing. But the question as well, the real question is, how much money is in the world? How much physical cash is in the world? Well, that estimate, that calculus has a name. M0. You cannot see it, but it's M0. M0 is the aggregate of all the currencies physical. All the banknotes and all the coins that are physical. The estimate was that human beings have $5 trillion at their will. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But would you believe me if I told you that that's just the 10% of all the money a human being can get? Well, to show you or to explain you, we should see how money itself is born. Let me show you this. One of the ways money is created all around the world involves a central bank. A central bank. Now, let's say that this central bank is run by Jesus. Along with the central bank, there's the commercial bank. The bank of Memo. When Jesus, a smart, intelligent guy, knows the economic of the world or of the country, when Jesus feels that an increase of the money supply will help us, he creates more money. He doesn't print it, no. He just buys some things from the commercial bank, and that's how money was born. That's a way of money making. The other way money is born involves a commercial bank, the bank of Memo. Let's say me, Frodo, wants to deposit 5 pesos. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pesos. 5 pesos. The bank will say, cool, awesome. Now you own 5 pesos. I can do whatever I want with this money. I can withdraw them, or I can spend them at anything at any time I want. The thing is, legally, the bank just has to reserve a fraction of what I deposit. This is called as fractional reserve. This means that if Eminem decides to borrow the bank 3 pesos, he now owns 3 pesos for a total of 5 for a total of 8 pesos, despite the fact that there are only 5. New money was born. And if we want to know the total amount of money spendable in the world, we will have to include this type of money, the fractional reserve money.
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady.